Victory.
Hi, everybody. This is John Fanta with Fox Sports and the Big East Digital Network.
Hi, this is Brad Sham, voice of the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm Nicole Auerbach.
Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Pete Pranica of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
Hi, this is Chuck Swirsky with the Chicago Bulls, our flagship station, 670 The Score.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN.
This is Tom Hart of ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Washington Sports Digital Network.
From Pete Langston Field on the campus of Ouachita Baptist University, this is Ouachita Tiger Softball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network presented by Taylor King Law. Good afternoon, everybody. This is Chris Babb joining me joining me in the trailer. A lot of students of the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. We're glad you are with us this afternoon for Game 2 of the 3-game Great American Conference Series between Ouachita and Henderson State. Doubleheader today, and we are just moments away from the first pitch as they announce the starting lineups. This is Game 2. Game 1 was a crazy one. Ouachita won Game 1 Thursday night, 11-10. I believe we're going to take a look at some of those highlights from Game 1 because it was just quite a phenomenal game as it looked on the broadcast. We're going to jump ahead to the 5th inning. This is where 11 of the 21 runs were scored. It started at the top of the 5th. Macy Hoskins broke a 6-6 tie with this grand slam to give Henderson State a 10-6 lead. Then in the bottom of the 5th, Jordan Merritt goes down and gets one and pulls it up and over the left field fence to tie the game at 10-10. So grand slams from both teams. In the 5th, Ouachita took an 11-10 lead, and then Henderson had first and third with one out before this 6-4-3 double play ended the top of the 6th, preserving the lead for Ouachita. And in the bottom of the 7th inning, Riley Stinson came into the circle with a 1-2 count to Maisie Jones. The changeup got Jones swinging, and the Tigers celebrate a victory in Game 1 of the series. It is a beautiful day. The sun has come out. This was not the case about 12 to 15 hours ago as storms came through southwest Arkansas, but we are glad to be here with you today. We'll take a break for the opening prayer national anthem, come back with the starting lineups from P.T. Langston Field.
Please pray with me. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day, this weather, and the ability to play these 2 games. Thank you for getting Henderson, our friends, and our family here safely. God, I pray that today we can glorify you on the field and that you will give us a sense of peace and confidence, knowing that our worth is found in you and not in our performance. Thank you again for the opportunity to be out on this field living out our childhood dreams and playing college softball. Most importantly, thank you for sending your son to die on the cross for our sins. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Please remain standing as we honor America and those who serve it with the playing of our national anthem.
About ready for first pitch of Game 1 of the doubleheader, Game 2 of the series. It is Mike McGee Alumni Weekend on the campus of Ouachita Baptist University for the Ouachita softball team, honoring the longtime head coach and kind of pioneer of the program, Mike McGee. Hopefully we'll have a couple of guests on us with us throughout the day who are representing some of the Ouachita alumni who are here on hand. They have an alumni and a dinner, a banquet tonight for the current team and families and alumni and families who have made their way back. I think Coach Jackson said they're expecting somewhere around 100 people to join him this evening, so that'll be fun. But first, we've got a couple of games. Let's take a look at the Great American Conference standings. As after Thursday night's opener, Ouachita moved to 13-15 in Great American Conference play. Henderson State to drop to 11-17. As you take a look at the Great American Conference standings, the Tigers right there in 6th place at 13-15. Henderson State at 8th is at 11-17. The white line is where you want to stay above, and this is the next to last weekend. What you want to watch across the conference is East Central series with Southeastern Oklahoma. If Ouachita wins a game and East Central drops a game, the Tigers clinch a spot in the Great American Conference tournament. So obviously our attention will be here at P.T. Langston Field, but we'll also be looking at the East Central and Southeastern matchup that is in Durant, and that was affected by weather as well. As would like to offer our prayers for our friends in Oklahoma who were hit by tornadoes last night, and the storms came through Arkadelphia as well. But it is a gorgeous day today, and we are ready to go. First pitch from Ouachita starting pitcher Carly Burrow at 1:01, and we are underway from P.T. Langston Field. Hillary Akers, Tatum Biddick, Josie Copeland, the first three in the Henderson State lineup. Sam Flores will bat fourth, Josie Golden fifth, Jay Albeater sixth, Paige Brandis seventh, Macy Hoskins eighth, and Maisie Jones will bat ninth. Second pitch Akers sees is a base hit to left field. Akers is the team leader in hits this season. That gives her 57. And Akers gets Henderson State off to a good start in the top of the first. We'll take a look at the defensive alignment for Ouachita, left to right in the outfield. Emily Reed in left field, Jesselyn Aarons in center field, and Olivia C. in right field. We'll give you the infield and battery after this pitch to Tatum Biddick. Now, this is a fun matchup. Carly Burrow in the circle, Tatum Biddick at the plate. And doesn't give me much time to talk about it as Biddick turns on one, a single to the left field. And Henderson State has first and second. Burrow and Biddick are friends. Burrow from Paragould, Arkansas. Biddick from Arlington, Tennessee. Saw Biddick leaving the field the other night with Burrow's family. Saw the Burrows and Biddicks are actually sitting together here at P.T. Langston Field today. So that's obviously the softball community in this region is close. And so you have a lot of schools from Arkansas that with having 6 Arkansas schools, you're going to know players that play on other teams. So that's part of the deal. But in this rivalry, with it being so close in proximity and so intense, it makes it even more interesting when they are playing against the teammates that they might have played against or grown up playing with in travel ball. Josie Copeland at the plate. Burrow's first pitch is a changeup, a called strike one. Coach Jackson calls time and goes out and will talk to Burrow. We'll give you the infield for the Tigers. Reagan McCoy at third base, Morgan Ewer at short, Remington Adams at second, and Jordan Merritt at first base. The battery today, we've mentioned Carly Burrow in the circle, and as Addison Davidson is behind the plate, performing the catching duties for the Tigers. Tatum Biddick came into the game batting .250 on the season. That was her 28th hit of the year, and very quickly after 3 pitches, I believe, Henderson State has first and second with nobody out. And Josie Copeland to the plate for Henderson State, and she leads the Reddies in average. A .373 batting average on the season. Ground ball. Reagan McCoy gets the double play, and it's probably a good thing she did, as she might have forgotten there was a runner at second, could have gotten the lead out, but instead was able to get the 5-4-3 double play just in time at first. You see Adams to Merritt, so 2 outs now as the 5-4-3 double play retires Biddick and Copeland. So Sam Flores to the plate, and Ouachita is a batter from getting out of this, and they do. One pitch, Carly Burrow gets a line drive to Jesselyn Aarons in center field, and just like that, as quickly as Henderson State started a rally, the Tiger defense ends it. Henderson State gets no runs. There were 2 hits, no Ouachita errors, 1 runner left on base. We've completed the top of the first. Henderson State 0, Ouachita coming to bat after this timeout on OSDM, presented by Taylor King Law.
It doesn't just happen on game day. It's earned in the sweat, the silence, the prep. No crowd, no lights, just focus. Because when something unexpected happens like an accident, you need a team that's ready. I've been fighting for clients for over 30 years. There's a reason we're still in the game. And at Taylor King Law, we don't just show up.
We win. On your side, by your side. The winning side.
Hello, I'm Brett Rogers, President of Capital Technology Group. You might know us as Capital Business Machines, but our new name represents our growth as one of the state's leaders in business technology. When you've been around for 80 years like we have, you learn a thing or two about change. But what will never change is our commitment to our clients. We're still the same reliable team here to meet all your technology needs. Capital Technology Group is bigger and better than ever before. Learn more at captg.com.
Start the bottom of the first. Remington Adams, Morgan Ure, Elena Lyle for the Tigers. Jersey Cabana in the circle. Boy, both teams coming out aggressive early. Remington Adams takes the first pitch she sees, a fly ball into left field. Macy Hoskins makes the catch for Henderson State. Take a look at the defensive alignment for the Reddies, left to right around the outfield. Macy Hoskins in left, Maisie Jones in center, and Tata Biddick in right. Bring you the infield after this pitch. Morgan Ure, first pitch swing, fouls that one out of play. Infield, Hillary Akers at third. Jay Albeater at short, Josie Golden at second. First base is Josie Copeland. Paige Brandis behind the dish, and Jersey Cabana in the circle for the Reddies. After this pitch, we'll bring up the Ouachita batting order as we saw Remington Adams lead off with the fly ball. Morgan Ure batting second, Elena Lyle third, Emily Reed batting cleanup for the Tigers if it gets that far. The 1-1 pitch, change up, Ure fouls that one off. One-two, the count to Morgan Ure. High fly ball into the left field. Hoskins measures that one, and so the left fielders have been busy here in the first. Emily Reed had two base hits to her in the top of the first. Now Macy Hoskins has caught the first two balls put in play by the Tigers. Elena Lyle to the plate for Ouachita. Thursday night's game. It was moved from Thursday because of yesterday's rain. Ouachita 11 runs on 6 hits. Elena Lyle had one of those. She was 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Fouls that one out of the play. The count is even at 1-1. The sun has come out at Pizzi Langston Field. Field is in good shape considering how much rain there was. The 1-1 pitch popped up. Akers calls everybody off and makes the catch for the third out of the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Tigers, and we have completed 1 inning of play with no score. Back for the second after this timeout.
Hello, I'm Brett Rogers, President of Capital Technology Group. You might know us as Capital Business Machines, but our new name represents our growth as one of the state's leaders in business technology. When you've been around for 80 years like we have, you learn a thing or two about change. But what will never change is our commitment to our clients. We're still the same reliable team here to meet all your technology needs. Capital Technology Group is bigger and better than ever before. Learn more at captg.com.
Owned by Ouachita alumni, Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more in downtown Arkadelphia is a must-stop for everyone. Stop by in the morning for fresh coffee, a specialty coffee drink, or a full breakfast. Come back at lunch, or in the evening for burgers like the Primo Burger, the pulled pork burger, or the mac and cheese burger. Maybe it's a salad, a wrap, a quesadilla, or one of our varieties of pizza. And don't forget to top it off with a sweet treat that puts the cherry on top of a great meal. That's Java Primo on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia.
Josie Golden will lead things off in the top of the second inning from Pizzi Langston Field. No score, Ouachita Henderson. Game 2 of the 3-game series, game 1 of today's doubleheader. Carly Burrow in the circle for Ouachita. 5-3 on the season in 14 appearances. This is her 9th start. 2.81 ERA and 57 1/3 innings pitched. And she's ahead on Golden 0-2. Golden was 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs and a run scored Thursday night in Game 1. You get a good look at Burrow, the junior from Paragould, Arkansas. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that is Burrow's first strikeout of the day. He gives her 19 on the season. Hannah Hunter got the win in the circle for Ouachita. She was the pitcher of record when the Tigers took an 11-10 lead in the 5th. That 5-run 5th after Henderson State had the 6-run top half of the 5th. Jersey Cabana got the loss for Henderson State as she pitched 2 innings in relief of Presley Applegate. Both teams had 3 errors. Henderson State had 8 hits. Ouachita was 6. Changeup is just a bit low for ball 2. Nice job by Jay Albeater of laying off that one. Albeater, 5'3" senior from Houston, Texas. 0 for 4 Thursday night. Had my count wrong. It's 3-0. We were correct. They had it wrong on the board. So 3 balls, no strikes to Jay Albeater. Squares to bunt just to try to draw a strike. It's called a strike, and so now the count is 3-1. 2 base hits in the top of the first for the Reddies, but a 5-4-3 double play followed by an F8 ended the inning. The 3-2, that's a line drive to Ewer, snag for out number 2. Burrow does a nice job of bouncing back from a 3-0 count.
Now batting, catcher number 12, Paige Brandis.
Paige Brandis, the 7-hole hitter for Henderson State, to the plate now with 2 outs. The freshman from Las Vegas, Nevada. Oh for 3 with an RBI and a walk Thursday night. (2-0) now as that one's low. This is the next to last weekend in regular season play for GAC softball. Ouachita will be home next weekend against Southeastern Oklahoma State. The 2-0 changeup. Nice job again by Henderson batters of laying off of that. The count is 3-0, another 3-0 count for Henderson at the plate. Last time Burrow battled back and got a line drive to shortstop. The 3-0 pitch catches the bottom of the zone for strike 1. The 3-1, a high fly ball to center field. Ahrens reaches for the fence, never gets there, and makes the catch for the 3rd out. A tremendous job by Jesselyn Ahrens in center field, dropping the right foot, tracking it down, and putting that offhand back to try to sense the wall. No warning track at P.T. Langston Field, so Ahrens, the veteran out there in center, measures it and makes the catch for the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, no Reddies left on base. We go to the bottom of the 2nd, no score. Back after this timeout.
Owned by Ouachita alumni, Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more in downtown Arkadelphia is a must-stop for everyone. Stop by in the morning for fresh coffee, a specialty coffee drink, or a full breakfast. Come back at lunch or in the evening for burgers like the Primo Burger, the pulled pork burger, or the mac and cheese burger. Maybe it's a salad, a wrap, a quesadilla, or one of our varieties of pizza. And don't forget to top it off with a sweet treat that puts the cherry on top of a great meal. That's Java Primo on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
Wichita.
Achita.
Ouachita.
Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Washita.
Washita. Washita.
How would you pronounce it?
Washita.
Washita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Washita, people. It's Washita.
Washita.
It was a young Dr. Quantel Williams teaching us how to pronounce Washita. Not that he's not young anymore, he just doesn't look as young as he did then. We start the bottom of the second. Emily Reed to the plate for Washita, the junior from Benton. Set a career single-season home run record for the Tigers last week. 1-0 pitch. Taken for a called strike one. A high fly ball to the left field, but Macy Hoskins makes the catch in left field. Reed's a left fielder. Macy Hoskins is a left fielder. Reed from Benton, Hoskins from Bryant. And Reed was telling me Thursday night that she said, yeah, Macy and I have been best friends for a long time. Just another wrinkle in this rivalry. We mentioned Burrow and Biddick. Burrow, the Washita pitcher, and Biddick, the Henderson State right fielder. In the first inning when they faced off against each other. Their families are sitting by each other just below us. Reed and Hoskins from Saline County. Nice changeup from Cabana and Addison Davidson. Can't lay off of it, just gets the end of the bat. Count is 1-1. That one just misses. Davidson heading the count 2-1. She's a catcher, so normally going to have a pretty good judging of the strike zone. 2-1 pitch. Misses upstairs for ball three. Three-1. Low for ball four. The first walk issued by either pitcher today. Baseball teams are playing a doubleheader also across the street at Clydeberry Field. Jesselyn Aaron's fly ball to left field where Hoskins makes the catch. That is the fourth fly ball that Macy Hoskins has fielded here in the first 1 2/3 innings. Tigers getting around on it from Cabana. But leaving it in the air and not able to do anything with it. So Jordan Merritt to the plate for the Tigers. We showed you Merritt's grand slam in the opener. Grand slam that tied the game Thursday night at 10-10. Merritt batting .258 coming into today's game. She bats with 2 outs and Davidson on first base. 2-0 the count to the Washita first baseman Jordan Merritt, a junior from Wiley, Texas. The 2-0 pitch taken for a called strike one. Banna was in the circle Thursday night when Merritt hit that game-tying grand slam. Gets around on that one, but too much, and it is foul down the left field line. 2-2 the count now. Merritt stays alive by fouling that one out of play. Lost one of our cameras, trying to work on getting that back to you. Do appreciate the students of OSDN helping us today. We'll try to bring you those names throughout the day. We've got our camera operators, Madeline Baxley, Cody Broussard, Drake Womack, Warren Taylor. Today is the count now 3-2, so Davidson will be off with the pitch. In the trailer, Josiah Wooten, Miley Holmes, Dalton Reed, Gavin Wallace, same thing. The 3-2 pitch, fly over. It caught me off guard. It looked like it was a fly ball, and all I got to say was over. Tatum Biddick drifted back to the wall, and Jordan Merritt has her second home run of the series to give the Tigers a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. Obviously, if you were listening to me and not watching it, obviously caught me off guard. I just didn't judge that one well, and here you see it was a high fly ball to right field, and Biddick just keeps drifting back. And then when she jumped, it was obvious that that one had a chance, and it did get over the fence. That is the fourth home run of the season for Merritt. Two of them have come this weekend. A home run for Merritt will be a memory, probably not a call that will be sent in for any awards. But regardless, the Tigers get a 2-0 lead on Jordan Merritt's 2-out home run. Runs with 2 outs can hurt a team and help a team and hurt the opposition. The 2-0 pitch, McCoy pops that one up into center field. The catch is made for the 3rd out by Maisie Jones. But a 2-run homer from Jordan Merritt to the opposite field with 2 outs gives Ouachita the first lead of the day. 2-0 Tigers as we are through 2. Top of the 3rd when we come back after this timeout.
At Capital Technology Group, we make your technology our priority. There are so many threats to IT these days, and we're here to help protect your data and devices. We're also by your side when things simply go wrong, whether it's servers crashing or printers breaking. We cover it all for our clients in all types of businesses. And with over 80 years of history in Arkansas, you can trust Capital Technology Group to be your business technology partner. Sign up for a free consultation at captg.com.
Let Domino's cure your cravings by ordering online, calling us at 246-3131, or dropping by and seeing us on Pine Street in Arkadelphia. Join Domino's Rewards and begin earning rewards in just 2 visits. Check out our $6.99 mix and match and make the whole family happy. You might as well throw in a stuffed crust pizza, a sandwich, pasta, stuffed cheesy bread while you're at it. Check out other deals on our app or at Domino's.com.
So Carly Burrow comes into the circle for the top of the 3rd inning, now with a 2-0 lead after Jordan Merritt hit her second home run of the weekend. Macy Hoskins also has 2 home runs, a solo shot in the 2nd inning, and then a grand slam in the 5th inning Thursday night. Hoskins, a junior from Bryan, Arkansas. The 0-1 pitch, the release point a little bit low for there, and didn't quite get to the plate. The count is 1-1. A warm day at Pizzi Langston Field. The sun is out, the umbrellas are out, but for a different reason than they were out yesterday. The 1-1 pitch is a changeup that just misses low. Mentioned the baseball series in game 1 of their doubleheader. No score in the top of the 2nd. The 2-1 from Burrow, fly ball. Aaron's not going to be able to catch that one, and that is a one-hopper to the wall. Trying to go for 2, and Hoskins will slide in as the throw was up the line towards first base, and so Macy Hoskins stays hot and has a leadoff double to right center to start the top of the 3rd. Mentioned the baseball series. Ouachita won game 1 Thursday night at Henderson State. Both of those teams fighting for their playoff lives, just like softball teams are. Fun time towards the end of the series, end of the season. Maisie Jones to the plate. It's a ground ball off of the glove, and that's going to allow Maisie Jones to reach first, and Hoskins will advance to third. It was a nice diving attempt by McCoy at third, but just not able, just out of the off the end of her glove. So I imagine that'll go down as a single to the infield. And so now Henderson State has something going here with nobody out and runners at the corners. To the top of the order to Hillary Akers. Jones steals second to eliminate the double play. Ouachita tries to deke Hoskins at third, but to no avail. They tried that the other night, and Henderson was able to score a run as they didn't execute the play correctly. Now the count is 0-1 to Akers. Ground ball to Ewer, the throw across in time, and more importantly, the runners cannot advance. Nice job by Ewer of fielding the ball on the run, looking at the runner, making a strong throw to Merritt. And because it was hard hit and Ewer did a nice job charging it, Hoskins was not able to score from third. So one out now for Tatum Biddick. Burrow escaped a jam. Here's the same situation. Throw is too high, and an error on the throw will allow Henderson State to score, and Biddick will advance to second. So Biddick reaches on the E6, advances to second on the same throw. Hoskins scores, and Jones advances to third. Almost the exact same situation, but that time the throw was too high for Merritt. And the error allows Henderson State to get on the board here in the top of the third. Jackson calling time to go out and talk to, looks like this one is mostly Burrow, but he is talking to the infielders as well. Most of this conversation is with the pitcher Carly Burrow. I want to make sure the infield is on the same page. One out here in the top of the third. Henderson State with two runners in scoring position. After a double, a single, and then an E6. In the middle of all those was a 6-3 put out, and that's where the first out came. Josie Copeland to the plate for Henderson State, grounded into a double play in the first inning. No force in play here for this inning. Ground ball to Ewer. We're going to score the run and the throw to Merritt, and we're going to have a chance to double play. Got her! The run does count, so the game is tied. Maisie Jones scores. Copeland is out 6-3 for the second out, and Biddick is cut down at third, 3-5 for out number 3. Henderson State does tie the game, but it's not as bad as it could have been for the Tigers, as Henderson State gets 2 runs on 2 hits. There was 1 Ouachita error and no Reddies left on base. We go to the bottom of the third, tied at 2. Let's see Remington Adams, Morgan Ewer to bat when we come back on OSDN, presented by Taylor King Law.
OSDN is Ouachita's student sports media program in the Rogers Department of Communications. OSDN brings over 100 Tiger Home athletic events and other content to your devices each school year. OSDN is funded by advertising and generous gifts from supporters. If you'd like to support the students of OSDN through a tax-deductible donation, visit obu.edu/give and indicate OSDN in the provided field. If your business would like to advertise on an OSDN broadcast, email us at osdn@obu.edu. Thanks for watching, and go Tigers!
Victory doesn't just happen on game day. It's earned in the sweat, the silence, the prep. No crowd, no lights, just focus. Because when something unexpected happens like an accident, you need a team that's ready. I've been fighting for clients for over 30 years. There's a reason we're still in the game. And at Taylor King Law, we don't just show up.
We win. On your side, by your side. The winning side.
Olivia C. to start the top of the third inning off. Tied 2-2. Quickly 0-2 the count as the 0-2 pitch is outside for Olivia C., a junior from Mustang, Oklahoma. One-two pitch. Fouled. Just got a piece of it to stay alive. You heard the nick. To stay alive for Olivia C., batting from the left side. Cabana had gotten the first two strikes. They started quickly in that half inning, so we were still in commercial break, but the first two pitches caught the outside part of the plate. Cabana tried to go back there. Didn't get the call. Make the count 2-2, and now C fouls the 2-2 pitch off, and she'll stay alive. Mike McGee Alumni weekend, and it's good to see a lot of Ouachita softball alumni bring their families back. Cheer for this year's Tiger team. 2-2 pitch, a ground ball. Akers, a strong throw across in time. That was a nice job by Josie Copeland. The throw was a little bit down the line, and you see Akers give Copeland a hug as she had to reach down to catch that one and avoid contact from C. For the first out. Adams, left field again, right at Macy Hoskins. So Remington Adams jumping on the first pitch she's seen from Cabana both times with the same result. Morgan Ewer also flew out to Hoskins in left field in the first. You're a freshman from Farmington, Arkansas, batting .266. 38 hits on the season, 9 of those doubles, 5 home runs, fly ball to Hoskins. F7 has been written down in my scorebook 7 times so far in the first 11 batters for Ouachita. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. To the top of the fourth, tied at 2. Back after this timeout. Arkadelphia's newest entertainment option is open and ready for business. Tea Time Sims brings world-class indoor golf simulators to Arkadelphia, allowing you to practice, play, and perfect your swing in a comfortable setting. Check out our Facebook page to learn about our monthly tournaments, closest to the pin showdowns and long drive battles. Learn more and book your tee time at teatimegolfarkansas.com.
Chicken Express is a proud supporter of not just the Badgers, but all things Arkadelphia, from elementary to college and from community activities to church groups. Chicken Express is always willing to support and assist the people in our town. The next time you visit Chicken Express, thank them for their involvement in our community, and definitely don't leave without getting a cup of that Chicken E sweet tea. Located right off exit 73, stop by Chicken Express for your next meal.
4-5-6 for the Reddies. Sam Flores, Josie Golden, Jay Albeater. As we start the top of the fourth inning from P.T. Langston Field. Carly Burrow in the circle for the Tigers. Strike one on the first pitch. Flores, a 5'3" redshirt sophomore from Humble, Texas. 0 for 2 Thursday night. Flores Only getting her 20th start of the season, played in 34 games. This is the 35th. The 0-1 pitch gets to the backstop to even the count, 1-1. Ouachita head coach Jeff Jackson in his third season. It's a shot to Ahrens, one hopper to the wall. Flores is going to initially thought about trying to go for two, but she's held to a single. And it looks like we're going to have a runner for Flores. Looks like that is going to be Kinley Clark. 5'7" freshman from Texarkana, Texas, from Redwater. There's Joel Worthington's going to call time and bring Clark and Josie Golden over to try to see if they can't put some pressure on the Ouachita defense. Coach Jackson's talking to the home plate umpire to make sure he has another trip to the circle as well. Clark has played in 20 games, no starts, primarily a pinch runner. Only has one at bat, but she does have 11 stolen bases on the season. So Coach Worthington calling time to get the runner Clark and Golden on the same page. See if she tries to steal here or a sacrifice bunt. Here's a square around a bunt. Pulls it back for ball one. Davidson comes out of her crouch to make sure Clark doesn't try to steal. So McCoy at third and Merritt at first will play in. Adams will cover first on a bunt. There's the bunt. They pull back. Ball two. Davidson with the pump throw down to first. The bunt is down, but it is foul. Just barely. It was in the box by Davidson in foul territory. So 2-1 the count now. Does not square around. It takes the 3-1 taken for a called strike two, and so now you would imagine it's going to be swing away time for Golden. Big spot for Burrow there to get the second strike. Make things interesting in this at bat. It's a shot into center field. Ahrens leaps and stretches and makes a catch on the line drive in left center field. Jesselyn Ahrens here. Let's see if we get a good angle of Jesselyn Ahrens coming back for that one, and leap and a stretch and a tremendous catch. Ahrens listed at 5'4", and it took all 5'4" of her body to reach up and stretch out to make that catch. Big catch for the Ouachita defense. And that brings up Jay Albeater, the shortstop. Takes the first pitch for a called strike one. The bunt is put down. It's going to be a tough play for McCoy, and throws the ball into right field. She was throwing off of her back foot, and Nice job by Olivia C. of backing up, and so Coach Jackson is going to talk to the home plate umpire. He is probably going to ask and see if that ball hit the foot of Albeater on the way to first in fair territory. That would be my guess of what he is asking. I don't know if we have a good look at it or not. It's close. She stepped over the ball. Not sure if touched her or not, but I bet that is what Coach Jackson is looking for. And kind of blocked there from one, but there's probably the best look at it we have, and can't really tell. And the call will stand after the umpires converse. So Clark is at third base now. Albeater probably going to be given a base hit. I don't know if the throw would have beaten her anyway, and it wouldn't have been a routine play. The positive for Ouachita is that the double play is in order, and the Tigers have turned the second most double plays in the nation this year. That was a defensive goal for the Tigers. Paige Brandis to the plate for Henderson State with a chance to give the Reddies their first lead of the day. A high fly ball to deep left center field, and it is over the fence and almost caught our camera in center field. That is a 3-run homer from Paige Brandis, and she indeed does give the Reddies their first lead of the game, but not just with a base hit. It was a 3-run home run. 5-2 lead for Henderson State. Aarons just kept drifting back to left center field. There you see the ball almost catching Warren Taylor and Dr. Wesley Cluck. Dr. Cluck tosses it back in. That is let's see how many home runs on the season for Paige Brandis. That is her first home run of the season. It comes in a big spot for the catcher. Ground ball to McCoy. Catches it on one knee, hops up and makes a strong throw over to retire Macy Hoskins. To Maisie Jones. Jones singled and scored in the third inning. Fly ball to left field. Emily Reed drops the right foot, drifts back and makes the catch for the third out. But the Rays do get on the board in a big way. A 3-run homer from Paige Brandis gives Henderson State a 5-2 lead as we go to the bottom of the fourth on OSDN, presented by Taylor King Law.
Everyone's known for something. Ours is simple. At the Southwest Auto Collection and iDriveSWA.com, you get the absolute lowest price on America's best brands: Ford, Lincoln, Chevy, GMC, Buick, and Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. The best selection and the lowest prices guaranteed. And we deliver anywhere in the state, plus tires for life. It really is that simple. Visit us today, the Southwest Auto Collection, I-30 exit 78 in Arkadelphia, or online at iDriveSWA.com.
Blakelytown is Arkadelphia's gathering space, perfect for weddings, receptions, parties, reunions, showers, corporate outings, and more. Easily accessible for local and out-of-town visitors, Blakelytown features both indoor and outdoor options and is customizable to fit your vision and your needs. Blakelytown is locally owned and operated and proud to serve the Arkadelphia community. Dates fill quickly, so contact Blakelytown today to reserve your space for the event of your dreams.
You had to figure after these two teams played to an 11-10 game on Thursday night that 2-2 was obviously, that wasn't going to be the final score, but you figured 3-2 wouldn't either. And these teams have hit the ball well. And Henderson State takes a 5-2 lead off the Brandis 3-run homer. Elena Lyle leads things off in the bottom of the 4th inning for Ouachita. Popped up to Akers at third base to end the 1st inning. She takes the 3-0 pitch for a called strike 1. The 3-1 pitch upstairs, so it's a leadoff walk for Ouachita. Second walk of the day issued by Cabana, who now pitches with a lead for the first time today. Pinch runner for Ouachita is Lakin Golden, a 5'2" sophomore from Carlisle, Arkansas. She'll run for Elena Lyle. Emily Reed to the plate for the Tigers, batting .286 on the season. 40 hits, 17 of those have been home runs. Boy, she got around on that one and fires it into the bullpen. She got around on that one quickly. Just too early. The count is 0-1. Held off on that one upstairs. 1-1. I think Cabana wanted that one. Must have just been north of the zone, of the strike zone. Two and one now as she's trying to change the eye level, but just a little bit too much. Change up, ground ball. 6-4. Not in time for the double play, but the lead runner is retired as Albeater fields the ball and tosses to Golden. So Golden is retired at second, 6-4 for the first out. Reed reaches on a fielder's choice. And Addison Davidson to the plate for Ouachita. Cabana with the first pitch strike. Pop up in the infield. Golden in foul territory makes the catch for the second out. Now with two outs quickly, Jesselyn Ahrens comes to the plate. The Tigers have not had a home run since a two-out home run from Jordan Merritt. With two outs, Ahrens gets around on that one quickly as well, fouls it down the line. And a nice placement on that one, goes to the outside corner for a called strike two. Job by Ahrens there of not going after that one. Cabana had a pitch to waste and did so there. The 1-2 pitch, low for ball two. The only hit of the game for Ouachita was that two-run homer from Merritt. Henderson State has 7 hits. Ahrens pops that one up in the infield. Akers camps out under it and catches it just in front of third base for the third out. Tigers get a leadoff walk. Forced out at second, and then Emily Reed is stranded on first after the fielder's choice. No runs, no hits, no errors, one runner left on base. We've completed 4 innings. Henderson State 5, Ouachita 2. Back to Pete Langston Field after this timeout.
Victory doesn't just happen on game day. It's earned in the sweat, the silence, the prep. No crowd, no lights, just focus. Because when something unexpected happens like an accident, you need a team that's ready. I've been fighting for clients for over 30 years. There's a reason we're still in the game. And at Taylor King Law, we don't just show up.
We win. On your side, by your side. The winning side.
Turner Rogers Manning and Plyler CPA is a longtime supporter of the Arkadelphia Public School District. Turner Rogers Manning and Plyler has established a reputation for providing clients with outstanding services that include auditing, accounting, and tax and business consulting. Contact Turner Rogers Manning and Plyler today at 870-246-4563 or by visiting them at 305 Professional Park Drive in Arkadelphia. Turner Rogers Manning and Plyler says, "Go Badgers!" Whether you realize it or not, you see the work of Batson signs all around Arkadelphia. Top of the order to start the top of the fifth for Henderson State. Hillary Akers leading things off. Akers 1 for 2. Singleton was stranded in the first. Grounded out to Ure at shortstop in the third. Takes the first pitch she sees from Carly Burrow for ball one. 2-0 now as that one's upstairs. It is Mike McGee Alumni Weekend. We see lots of alumni from the last 10 to 15 years have come back and brought their young ones. It's nice to see all the little ones running around. Ground ball. Ewer with the backhand, but not going to be able to make a play, as that's going to go down as the 8th hit of the game for Henderson State. Probably a good job by Ewer of keeping that one in the infield. Definitely held to a single. Possibly could have seen Akers try to stretch that one to a double if it had gotten past Ewer, because it wouldn't have gotten out to Reed quickly. Now we go to Tatum Biddick. 1 for 2. Actually, yes, 1 for 2. Reached on an error. She squares around to bunt, but can't get it down. Again, Biddick and Burrow, opponents today. Friends are with each other, families sitting by each other, so I don't want to belabor that point, but it is nice to mention for those who might have joined us since the first inning. Talked about Reed and Hoskins, also opponents today, but friends as well. That's a nice bunt by Biddick as that one spins and then absolutely stops in a perfect spot right on the chalk in fair territory. Davidson was hoping it would roll foul, but it just stopped and spun until it stopped right on the chalk. And so Henderson State has first and second with nobody out. Again, it looks like we'll have a pitching change for Ouachita as Riley Stinson will come into the circle. We'll tell you about Riley Stinson after this timeout. Let Riley get some warm-up pitches in. We'll be back for the top of the fifth, and Riley Stinson coming in relief after this timeout on OSDN presented by Taylor King Law.
OSDN is Ouachita's student sports media program in the Rogers Department of Communications. OSDN brings over 100 Tiger Home athletic events and other content to your devices each school year. OSDN is funded by advertising and generous gifts from supporters. If you'd like to support the students of OSDN through a tax-deductible donation, visit obu.edu/give and indicate OSDN in the provided field. If your business would like to advertise on an OSDN broadcast, email us at osdn@obu.edu. Thanks for watching, and go Tigers!
Riley Stinson comes in relief here in the top of the fifth inning. Carly Burrows goes 4+ innings. She is responsible for the 2 runners on base. Riley Stinson making her 10th appearance of the season. She did get the last out of the 7th inning Thursday night. Josie Copeland comes in, squares around a bunt, and that one was fouled off of the handle. An 0-1 pitch, squared to bunt, and it came high and inside, and just got the bat on it. The 0-1 taken for a called strike 2. Tigers need a strikeout here. The only other better alternative is a ground ball to the left side if you can get the lead runner. Copeland trying to get something to the right side. Fouls that one out of play. Anything to the right side would most likely, as long as it's not a line drive, would advance Akers to third. Base hit would most likely score and increase the Henderson State lead. Copeland called out on strikes looking. That one caught the outside part of the plate. She didn't agree with that, but with 2 strikes, I guess you got to be ready for it. And so the Tigers needed that one badly, and Riley Stinson gets it. So a ground ball would help. A base hit for Henderson would extend the lead. The first pitch to Sam Flores misses for ball 1. Foul ball out of play. Count is 1-1. Stinson induced an inning-ending 6-4-3 double play last night in the 6th when Ouachita led 11-10. Ground ball. McCoy steps on the bag, throw across the diamond, 1 hop, count it. Jordan Merritt fields it on a hop. 5-3 double play, and the Tigers escape again thanks to the defense and an inning-ending double play. Let's take a look at that one again before we go to break. That's what the Tigers needed. A hot shot to McCoy at third. Steps on the bag, and then the throw across, and look at the scoop from Jordan Merritt to end the inning. Excited Merritt. You got to be after that play. 2-run homer and a scoop to end it in that inning, and the Tigers escape a threat in the top of the 5th. Quick break before we come back for the bottom. Tigers trying to erase a 3-run deficit from P.T. Langston Field after this timeout.
At Knight Insurance Professionals, we offer local expertise, a professional experience, and the attention to detail that you deserve. Knight Insurance Professionals offers a comprehensive list of commercial and personal insurance products and can fit their products to your needs. Insurance can be complicated. Let us take care of it for you. It's the assurance you're looking for when it comes to protecting what's important to you. Knight Insurance Professionals at 10th and Caddo in Arkadelphia. 870-246-3700. Local, professional, personal.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all.
Jordan Merritt threw a curveball to those in the truck. Sorry about that. Only time for one break after we looked at the replay of that inning-ending double play. Jordan Merritt will lead things off for Ouachita. She does have the only hit for the Tigers today. That was a 2-run homer that gave the Tigers a 2-0 lead. Called strike 2 on the leadoff batter here in the bottom of the 5th. The 0-2 pitch outside, ball 1. The 1-2 pitch lays off of it for ball 2. We mentioned it was Mike McGee Alumni Weekend, and we are joined by Mike's daughter, Beth Goodwin. Beth McGee Goodwin, thanks for joining us.
Of course, anytime.
I told him at the table, I said, when you see Beth, tell her that she has to come up here. I think I said or I will punch her.
I did not hear those words.
Yeah, well,
they said it really nicely.
Well, good. I did not. Merritt pops out for the first out of the 5th inning for out number 1. Again, Beth, this program has meant so much to your family. Obviously, your dad, Mike, was kind of one of the pioneers of this program. We got the plaque on the wall dedicated to him, and it's Mike McGee Alumni Weekend. I tell you what, just fun to see so many former players come back with their families. There are a lot of little ones running around here as Ouachita gets its 2nd hit of the day from Reagan McCoy. Biddick misplayed it just for a second, but a nice job of playing it off the wall to get it back in. And so a 1-out single from Reagan McCoy to right center field. But looked like a good crew came back for the weekend, and y'all have got an event this evening.
Yes, it's a great crew. Some from when I played, some from when I coached, and then some I just saw play with my dad.
That's right. That's right. Olivia C. steps in, the 9-hole hitter for Ouachita, fouls that one out of play. And the Tigers trying to get back in this one, 5-2 the lead as we are in the bottom of the 5th inning. C fouls that one back. The count is 0-2. So, Beth, when, obviously when you graduate, you came back and coached, but when you graduate and life gets going, but still, it's fun to keep up with the program and see where it's going. 0-2 pitch. It's a ground ball right back to Cabana, and there's miscommunication in the middle infield as Albeater and Golden just kind of didn't know who was going to cover the bag, and so the throw goes into center field. So Ouachita has runners at 1st and 2nd as Olivia C. reaches on a fielder's choice and McCoy reaches 2nd on the throwing error. But it is kind of fun to see Coach Jackson and how the program has come, whether it's facilities or the Tigers are trying to clinch a spot in the tournament. This is a fun group to watch, and I know that even though life happens, it's still kind of fun to keep up with the team from afar.
Yes, we love keeping up with them, seeing records broken.
Right.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And from a Benton girl, I love it.
Yes, you graduate of Benton High School. You say you never saw hit 17 home runs in a season?
I was a pitcher.
Did you ever throw a no-hitter? I didn't see your name on that list either.
Nope.
Remington Adams to the plate for Ouachita. She's the leadoff batter in the lineup. She takes the first pitch from Cabana. That's the first pitch she has taken today. She jumped on the first 2 she saw in her first 2 at-bats and flew out to Hoskins in left field. She has a chance to keep this rally going. A high fly ball to deep left field, but that is well foul. Yeah, 17 home runs from Emily Reed. At the same time, we have a no-hitter from Katie Amador. That's one of the most fun weekends that I've had in I don't know how many years I've been keeping up with Ouachita softball. It's close to 25 now.
Right.
1-1 pitch to Adams, a ground ball. Albeater's going to try to get the lead runner, Paige Goon, at third base, and does. So nice play by Albeater and Akers to retire the lead runner for the 2nd out of the inning. C will advance to 2nd, and Adams is at 1st for Morgan Ewer. Remind me, what did you?
04 to 08.
04 to 08, really the early years.
The beginning
of the years. Did we still have grass in the infield your first year, or was it skinned by then?
It was skinned by then. We still had the barn rooftops on the dugouts.
Yes.
I think it was still a Little League field at the time.
Yes, Sully Anderson Little League field. I do remember one of the opposing coaches would always list that. You are nice, stop by Akers, and she makes the tag. That was just a tremendous play by Hillary Akers to make a diving stop at third base and tag the runner, Olivia C., at third for the 3rd out of the inning. Hard hit ball by Ewer, but right at the glove of Hillary Akers. We'll stay here during this break and talk to you, and then we'll let you get down and talk to your friends and wrangle kids. Tell us what you're doing now, and give us an update on what Beth is doing.
Well, I am now an athletic trainer, but for the industrial setting. Yeah. So I'm in sawmills and all different places like that, working with the industrial athletes. So a little bit different.
Yeah, Mom came down with you today. I saw Deb down there.
She's chasing a child.
Chasing a child.
Mm-hmm. Who's already been in the mud puddles.
That's right. talk about the event tonight as much as you know about it. It's going to be a fun time, I imagine, to rekindle and probably try to make some connections between current players and former players. It's always fun to be able to do that, and I like that Coach Jackson has named it the Mike McGee Alumni Weekend to name it after your dad.
Yes, it's very sweet of him to do that, and just to get alumni rallying around the program because it's needed. To have that support for our alumni definitely helps bring kids in. And the fact that he named it after Dad is just huge. We are so excited with all Coach Jackson's done.
Absolutely.
So we love him and love where the program is going.
I know that Coach Jackson talks very highly of your dad, as he should, and recognized you guys last year on the field and this year with Mike McGee Alumni Weekend. Well, Beth, thanks for coming by. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, I'll let you go help your mom out and chase some kids.
Appreciate it.
Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. We start the top of the 6th inning for Henderson State. Josie Golden leads things off for the Reddies against Riley Stinson. Thank you, Beth. Golden 0 for 2, struck out in the 2nd inning, lined out to center field. She's led off. Every inning she's batted, she's been the leadoff batter in the 2nd, the 4th, and now the 6th. Stinson in the circle. It's getting late, early. 6th inning already. The Tigers only have 6 outs left, and they've got to hold Henderson State at bay and see if they can't try to do some catching up. Had an opportunity there in the 5th, but some tremendous defensive work from the left side of the Henderson infield. Eliminated that threat to an outbeater and Hillary Akers. A high fly ball to left field, and Pete Langston Field is not going to hold that one as Josie Golden gets her first hit of the day. It's a big one, a solo shot to lead off the 6th inning, and Henderson State leads 6-2. Left that one right over the middle, and it got up. The wind is not blowing hard here, but it did get up in what jet stream there was, and Emily Reed gave chase, but you could tell after a couple of steps back that one was not going to stay in the park, and the Reddies lead by 4. So Albeater to the plate, 1 for 2. Stinson gets probably the top northernmost and outsidemost part of the zone on that call. 1-1 the count. Changeup misses for ball 2. The Tigers come to bat in the bottom of the 6th. It'll be 3-4-5, Lyle, Reed, Davidson, but right now they're trying to get 3 outs and keep this Henderson State lead at 4. Count 3-1 to Albeater, and Davidson will walk out and talk to Riley Stinson. If you're with us at the top of the broadcast, we talked about the GAC standings as we head into the final 5 games of the regular season. Teams trying to finish in that top 8 to compete in the GAC softball tournament. As a hot shot to McCoy, a line drive for the first out of the inning. Hard hit ball, but right at Reagan McCoy at third base. Paige Brandis to the plate. She had a 2-run homer to give Henderson State a lead in the 4th. Oh, 1 the count. Sorry, it was a 3-run homer. It's like, yeah, that doesn't quite sound right. It was a 3-run homer that gave Henderson State the lead. It was Brandis' first home run of the season. 1-1 count from Stinson upstairs, ball 2. (3-1) now. Someone's camping chair needs some WD-40. The 3-1 pitch fouled out of play. Full count now with 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Full count to Brandis. That's going to get in the gap. Wow, what a job out in right field by Olivia C. to chase that one down. That looked like it had a chance to get down in the gap. And Olivia C. got a nice bead on it and just tracked it down. Tremendous read initially, and then made a nice job of tracking that one down in right center field for second out on the F9. Tremendous job by C as Coach Worthington calls over Macy Hoskins. Hoskins had a big night Thursday night. 2 home runs, including a grand slam. Hoskins is a junior from Bryant. 1 for 2 today, doubled and scored in the 3rd, grounded out to 3rd in the 4th inning. Stinson goes outside and gets a called strike 1. Jersey Cabana has been the story. He's only given up 2 hits to the Ouachita offense. The 0-1 pitch misses outside. 2 hits to the Ouachita offense. One of those was a 2-run homer from Jordan Merritt. And then Reagan McCoy had a single to the gap in right center field last inning. But Cabana has had command. The Tigers have put the ball in play. It's just been right at the defense. Speaking of right at the defense, Reagan McCoy fields that one on 1 hop. And Macy Hoskins is retired 5-3 for the 2nd time in a row. A leadoff homer from Josie Golden extends the Henderson State lead to 4. The Tigers get the next 3 outs, but they've got a bigger hole to crawl out of when we come back for the bottom of the 6th after this timeout on OSDN from Taylor King Law.
OSDN is Ouachita's student sports media program in the Rogers Department of Communications. OSDN brings over 100 Tiger Home athletic events and other content to your devices each school year. OSDN is funded by advertising and generous gifts from supporters. If you'd like to support the students of OSDN through a tax-deductible donation, visit obu.edu/give and indicate OSDN in the provided field. If your business would like to advertise on an OSDN broadcast, email us at osdn@obu.edu. Thanks for watching, and go Tigers!
At Berry & Turnage, we specialize in bringing the law to your corner. We are dedicated to understanding what results you want and to helping you understand what actions we can take on your behalf. With over 30 years of experience and a proven track record of success, Berry & Turnage is here to lead you down a path to the results you need. We will work with you every step of the way to make sure that you understand the choices you are making and feel empowered to make them. Berry & Turnage. Serious injuries require serious attorneys.
3-4-5 for the Tigers. Elena Lyle, Emily Reed, Addison Davidson here in the bottom of the 6th. The Tigers trail by 4. Only 6 outs left for the Tigers. Two 2-0 the count now to Lyle. Trying to bring us up to speed on the East Central Southeastern Series. Lyle fouls the 2-0 pitch out of play. 2-1 now. As East Central has 8 conference wins, I believe now 9 conference wins. The 2-1 pitch, Lyle, nice stretch at first base by Copeland to make that catch to retire Elena Lyle. And Cabana is rolling so far. Emily Reed to the plate for Ouachita. Flew out to left field in the second, reached on the fielder's choice, and was stranded in the fourth. Akers fields on one hop, strong throw to Copeland, and Reed is retired 5-3.
The catcher, number 2, Addison Davidson.
Trying to count up how many balls the Tigers have put in play today. Cabana's had control. The Tigers have made contact, but it's just right at players, and that is a seeing eye single for Addison Davidson up the middle. You just heard a fan, you got to string a few together, and that's exactly right. You've got to, down by 4 with only 4 outs left, you got to string some hits together and get a rally going, and to this point, they've not been able to do that. They've made contact, but it's been right to the defense. Macy Hoskins had a busy first 3 innings with 7 putouts in left field. Jesselyn Aarons to the plate for Ouachita. Change up. Just misses for ball 2. Cabana wondering where that one was, kind of taking a step back to the back of the circle. Gets the fastball down the middle for strike 1. I believe Ouachita has put 21 balls in play that have been outs. Excuse me, that have balls in play, you had 21 outs, it's the whole game. But it put the ball in play 21 times. And obviously most of those have been outs, but Henderson State has just made plays defensively, some routine. Some have been nice plays that stopped rallies like we saw in the 5th inning. It's 3-2 the count now to Aaron. So 3-2, 2 outs. Davidson will be off with the pitch. Aaron stays alive. Fouls that one maybe off of our production trailer or really close. That's confirmed. It woke the crew up in the trailer for sure. 3-2 pitch, change up, called strike 3. Aaron's thought it was outside. 3-2 pitch though, it was close enough, and Henderson State gets the call to retire the side and leave a runner stranded for Ouachita. We go to the top of the 7th. Henderson State will try to extend a 4-run lead after this timeout on OSDN, presented by Taylor King Law.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street or visit their website at printmaniatees.com. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business, Print Mania has been serving the area since 1992. Call Print Mania today at 870-246-3803.
At Ouachita, we're excited to partner with the Arkansas Baptist Foundation, which offers many benefits to alumni and friends, and we want to tell you about one of those.
I'm Dylan McClain, a proud alumni, and I serve as the Vice President and Attorney at the Arkansas Baptist Foundation. The foundation proudly serves as Ouachita's planned giving partner, so if you're considering leaving a legacy gift or want to explore other charitable giving options, we'd love to guide you through that process. If you'd like to learn more about how you can invest in the next generation of Ouachita students, please contact us using the information below.
Go Tigers!
Henderson State trying to add some insurance here in the top of the 7th. 9-1-2 for the Reddies. Jones, Akers, Biddick. First pitch swinging is a line drive to Morgan Ewer. These teams have been aggressive. They have put the ball in play oftentimes early in the count. You go back to that strikeout of Aaron's to end the sixth. That was big for Henderson because just like last night when Ouachita protected a lead in the sixth, Henderson State does the same with Ouachita putting a mini threat together. Keeping the lead with only 3 outs to spare. That's what the Reddies wanted to do in that inning, and they did, stranding 2 Tigers and holding on to a 4-run lead. They'll try to, Reddies would like to try to put it out of reach here in the top of the 7th. Riley Stinson will try to keep the Tigers within 4, give them a chance in the bottom of the last inning. Ground ball, Ewer plays it on the second hop, a stutter step. Still enough time to get Hillary Akers. So the second out made of the second out of the inning also on a 6-3. Akers does have speed. Thought the extra step from Ewer might make it closer than it was, but a strong throw across and a good stretch from Merritt gives the second out. Tatum Biddick to the plate for Henderson. First pitch swing and a miss. Tiger baseball leading 6-1 in the top of the 4th with no outs across the street at Henderson State. Still batting. Ground ball to McCoy. 1 hop, strong throw, 3 up, 3 down, and the Tigers did what they needed to do in the top of the 7th, and now they've got to put together a big rally in the bottom of the 7th if they want to extend or win. Extend or win. There is no wind. They sure would like if there was, and it was blowing out. Bottom of the 7th when we come back on OSDN, presented by Taylor King Law.
Victory doesn't just happen on game day. It's earned in the sweat, the silence, the prep. No crowd, no lights, just focus. Because when something unexpected happens like an accident, you need a team that's ready. I've been fighting for clients for over 30 years. There's a reason we're still in the game. And at Taylor King Law, we don't just show up.
We win. On your side, by your side. The winning side.
Hello, I'm Brett Rogers, President of Capital Technology Group. You might know us as Capital Business Machines, but our new name represents our growth as one of the state's leaders in business technology. When you've been around for 80 years like we have, you learn a thing or two about change. But what will never change is our commitment to our clients. We're still the same reliable team here to meet all your technology needs. Capital Technology Group is bigger and better than ever before. Learn more at captg.com.
It's now or never for the Tigers. It's 7-8-9. Merritt McCoy C against Jersey Cabana trying to get the complete game win. 1-1 the count now to Merritt. Cabana trying to get the win and force a rubber match in game 3. Tigers trying to get 4 runs to extend it, 5 to win the series. 1-2 the count to Jordan Merritt, who had a 2-run homer in the second inning, one of only, I believe, 3 Ouachita hits today. A high fly ball to deep center field. Straight away, it's gone. It's 2 homers in the day for Jordan Merritt. It's a leadoff solo home run, her 3rd of the weekend, 2nd of the day. That was straight away center field. And Jordan Merritt gets the Tigers going in the 7th inning. Now you only have 3 runs to make up, and you still have 3 outs. Reagan McCoy to the plate. She has one of those hits for Ouachita. She singled in the 5th. That was her last time up. Change-up misses outside for ball 1. So you're down 4 to start the 7th. You get a solo home run. Now the tying run is in the hole. Went after that change-up. That was a nicely placed change-up by Cabana. Reagan McCoy swung just under it. It's a line drive. Nice play in center field. by Maisie Jones, as that was a hard hit ball by Reagan McCoy. And Cabana gets the first out of the inning. That was a big out for Cabana to get. Olivia C. Ground ball to Akers. Throw across for the second out, and just like that, the Tigers are down to their last out of the game.
Now batting, second baseman, number 1.
Back to the top of the order. The task got taller after Cabana got the last 2 Tigers out. Change up, big swing and a miss from Adams. Cabana has noticed the Tigers are going after the first pitch pretty much all game and took advantage of that there with a nicely placed change up. The 0-1 pitch. Wow, what a play by Hillary Akers to end the game. That is kind of stereotypical of how this one has gone today. Ouachita putting the ball in play, the Henderson defense making plays, and Hillary Akers, watch this leap to make the catch. What a play by Hillary Akers to win the game for Henderson State. That's the L5 for the third out of the game. And Henderson State wins game 1 of today's doubleheader 6-3. And it was defensive plays like that that made the game go the way of the Reddies. So Ouachita wins game 1. Henderson State wins game 2. Rubber match here in about 30 minutes. We'll stop the stream. And when we come back in game 3, it'll be the rubber match between Ouachita and Henderson. And we will stop this stream. It'll be on another one. So we hope you'll join us in about 25 to 30-ish minutes. I do believe there's a recognition of alumni who are here today, so it might take a little bit longer. But check back 25, 30 minutes on the same OSDN YouTube channel, and we'll have the rubber match. Again, your final score, Henderson State 6, Ouachita 3. Rubber match coming up in about 30 minutes on OSDN, presented by Taylor King Law. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to the students of OSDN for bringing it to you. It's a beautiful day at P.T. Langston Field, and we'll be back in about 30 minutes. Have a great rest of your Saturday, everybody.
Hi, everybody. This is John Fanta with Fox Sports and the Big East Digital Network.
Hi, this is Brad Sham, voice of the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm Nicole Auerbach.
Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Pete Pranica of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
Hi, this is Chuck Swirsky with the Chicago Bulls, our flagship station, 670 The Score.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN. This is Tom Hart at ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Washington Sports Digital Network.